Animal Crossing has taken over my life. Ever since I got this game a few weeks ago, I have been completely sucked into it. I didn't even upload last week because I couldn't keep away from Animal Crossing long enough to finish editing the video that was scheduled. Also, I've been so addicted to this game that I bought a singular amiibo card from a seller on eBay for $15, but it was all worth it in the end because now I have Bam on my island, and he is without question the best villager in Animal Crossing. On a different note though, as you can see here, my island's name is Keelhaul, which some may know as a reference to Paper Mario's cursed island of Keelhaul Key. And one day, while I was playing Animal Crossing, I wondered what the word Keelhaul even meant. So I googled it, and here's the definition, verbatim. To punish someone by dragging them through the water under the keel of a ship, either across the width or from bow to stern. So yeah, maybe it wasn't the greatest choice for a game about cute little animals, but there's no changing it now. And as much as New Horizons is a great game, there are a few things that do bother me from time to time, such as how nearly every time I'm on top of a hill, I try to jump off ledges like you can do in Pokemon, or how anytime I see a big fish, this happens. I also wish that the music would change by the hour from the start of the game, because it seems like that's when the player has some of the most work to get done. But instead, you're stuck with this. All day, every day, until the town hall gets built. But there are so many good things that this game has to offer that it completely outweighs those small annoyances. Like the crafting, for instance. It's really well done. It's extremely fun to go out and gather all the materials and use them to make your own DIY furniture and tools. The stock market is another addicting part of this game. It's a lot of fun to try and figure out when to sell all of your turnips for a good profit. I've even decided to make an Excel document that helps me do the specific math that I need to make predictions on the overall trend of the stock market. And boy oh boy, it was a lot of work. But it works, so that's great, right? Also, this is completely unrelated to the rest of the video, but I wanted to throw this into the script. But as you may know, my capture card isn't the greatest, and for some reason the audio gets all distorted. So whenever I launched Animal Crossing, I got this haunting sound. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. The museum is another thing that makes this game shine, as it's extremely beautiful and it's really just fun to walk around in, which from my vague memories of New Leaf and the original Animal Crossing, I really don't remember it being. And although you do end up catching hundreds of sea bass, it still feels fun to catch all the fish and fossils and bugs you need to fill up the museum. So I think that's going to be one of the things that I spend the most time on in New Horizons. The amount of customization is also very impressive in this game. From the custom designed outfits to all the furniture you can put in your home. There's almost nothing that this game doesn't let you customize. The multiplayer is also really fantastic. I remember the other Animal Crossing games having multiplayer, but I never felt like I wanted to use it, But in New Horizons, there's not only the incentive of Nook Miles for visiting a player, but it's also just a lot of fun to hang out on a deserted island with your friends. And speaking of Nook Miles, they're one of my favorite additions to the game, because as long as you have enough of them, it allows you to buy Nook Miles tickets, which can take you to an assortment of random items that all have materials for you to gather, which allows you to play longer as you don't have to wait on your island to refresh its resources. So overall, Animal Crossing is a great game, and it honestly makes me a little glad we have a world-stopping pandemic on our hands, because now I don't have to fulfill social obligations, and I can just stay at home and play on my island paradise. Well, okay, that's all the time I've got. I've got to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Nintendo Switch.